Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at probably the absolute worst thing I've seen on the internet. Now before we get into this, I hope that this story is fake. You've probably read the title. Some people have told me it's fake. This channel I've been to, it's called Actually Happened, has a lot of these outlandish stories, if that's the word. And yeah, it's pretty crazy, guys. Obviously don't forget to subscribe, like, and I guess we'll just get into this. I'm just hoping it's fake.
I'm Chris, and I've always been very close with my mom. I guess it's because my dad left us when I was a baby. Ever since, our favorite activity was her breastfeeding me.
Okay, I'm probably gonna have to blur that animation because something tells me that ain't very suitable here on YouTube. But it basically just shows a baby just being breastfed, pretty much. And yeah, well, in the future of this video, you'll probably understand why the dad walked out on the family. Seriously, it doesn't become a surprise when you begin to watch more of this.
But on my 10th birthday, she asked me if I wanted to stop doing it. I was shocked and started crying because I loved drinking my mom's milk. It tastes much better than cow milk, because even though it starts off a bit watery, after a few seconds it gets really creamy. Yum!
Right there should be the end of anything he has to say. Right there, his speaking privileges should just be automatically revoked. This is the problem with society. This shouldn't be happening. Don't protect people like this. This is weird. They should go to prison, fam. I realise we've gone through this video. I'm not necessarily sure if this guy should be imprisoned for what he's just said. Maybe 10 years in prison would do him some well, really. Maybe it would, you know, make him not breastfeed at 16.
That's why I told her I would never stop drinking her milk. And to this day, every morning and every evening, my mom comes into my room to breastfeed me. I guess the only weird thing is that I'm 16. I actually didn't know it was strange to be breastfed as a teenager because my mom homeschooled me until 8th grade. After that, I went to a public school, and when I asked one of my classmates if he'd rather drink milk from a cow or from his mom, he started laughing because he thought I was making a joke.
So you're telling me you had no idea that this was weird? Then again, I can't really imagine that somebody who is breastfeeding at the age of 16 would have too many friends, but you know.
But I don't think it's something to laugh about. I mean, what's wrong about being breastfed as a teenager? It tastes amazing.
Yeah, you can pull up all the breastfeeding benefits you want. The good thing about those is that they're for babies, okay? Now, those are for benefits that are for babies. They're not for a 16-year-old child. It has to be fake. There's no way this story's real, and if whoever is making this is like getting, I don't know, maybe some fan requests or something to do the video, there's no way this is real. Like, so they're being trolled. Someone's written a script from Fantasyland.
There are lots of health benefits, and I have a really close relationship with my mom because of it.
By the way, why couldn't they just design the mom to just look normal? I don't know, something about it just doesn't look like a normal human being. Seriously, I don't think a normal human being has ever been shaped like that. I just think it looks a bit weird.
The only thing I wish is that my mom was less overprotective and less involved in my life.
Oh, okay, no, it's going down this road.
I often feel like I'm living in a bubble. Like, she won't let me play soccer with my classmates because she is worried about me being injured.
The thing is that people actually do this. Like, there's parents that actually exist and are like this. Seriously, I thought this would be a troll, but the thing that just throws me off is it just seems like something that would actually happen. Obviously, if it was like, oh yeah, I keep, like, bottles of milk in my closet for years, I'd be like, yeah, okay, that's obviously a troll. But it doesn't seem like that. The road it's going down, it just freaks me out a bit.
And when I meet up with friends at a mall, she wears a wig and follows us wherever we go to make sure I'm safe. It's super annoying, but most of the time, she doesn't allow me to go outside at all. She says it's for my own safety, but I think she's just jealous when I'm hanging out with my friends because she doesn't have any friends herself.
You see, this is stuff that makes me hopeful and just think it's a troll, because, you know, he's firing shots back at his mom, he's roasting her and that, but still, it's going down this road, it's kind of creepy. And yeah, it's a bit of a sad story when you really begin to think about it. How his mum was basically just not letting him go out, homeschooling him for most of his life, and just socially crippling this dude, man. Not letting him see any normal human being.
And if I should ever get a girlfriend, my mom would probably go crazy and try to destroy our relationship.
I don't think you're gonna have to worry about that, buddy.
Because I don't think she could handle sharing her son with another woman. But isn't it a normal part of life to become independent of your parents? To move out and start your own life and your own family? Well, I know it will break my mom's heart, but as soon as I go to college, I will move out of her place. I haven't told her yet, but I already made the decision. Her style of parenting already made me become the weird kid in school.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you want to be independent, you kind of have to make that decision after you stop having your mum's milk, you know. Like, breastfeeding at the age of 16, yeah, not the most independent thing I've ever heard, really. I'm in actual shock if this is real. Like, I know it's fake, but something tells me it's real. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just got this weird tone to it. The animation's just creepy. Yeah, I mean, it's really messed up, really.
Because whenever something happens that I don't like, I just start crying or screaming. I know it's immature, but I can't help it. My emotions just take over. Like one time a classmate of mine took a potato from my plate and ate it. He knew I would get upset about it. But he probably didn't expect what I did next.
Okay, well, I don't like where this is going.
But he probably didn't expect what I did next. I got so mad that I threw the rest of my plate into his face, and then I started screaming as loud as I could in the middle of our cafeteria. It took me a few seconds to realize that I had embarrassed myself in front of my whole school.
Well, yeah, this is stupid, okay? At any moment where you go home and actually feed on your mother at the age of 16, but that's not the most pathetic moment in your life. It's when you threw a tray of food at somebody because they stole a potato off your plate, you know, and everyone's now afraid of you at school for that. Are you sure? I have a bit of doubt about that, because I don't think any sane human being would really do that and scream in the middle of a cafeteria after that for like a few seconds uncontrollably. Like, that's a bit weird, man. I'm not gonna lie. You do what you want, man.
It was the most pathetic moment, and now everybody thinks that I'm a complete weirdo. I actually blame my mom for me being so immature. She homeschooled me until I was 14, and I never had any other kids to play with. So I never learned the rules of how to interact with other people.
Yeah, I guess that's not entirely your fault, but at the same time, man, yeah, you're old enough now to be learning at a pretty quick pace how you should be interacting into society, and how breastfeeding at the age of 16 is something that you just shouldn't be doing. Like, it's gonna cause a problem, man, and you probably shouldn't put this on YouTube.
Why, I recently told her I wanted to join the military once I turned 18. I was just joking, but she almost had a heart attack and started begging me not to do it. She said it's too dangerous for a little boy like me. I got angry and wanted to tell her I'm not a little boy anymore, but then she offered me to play hide and seek again, just like in the old times. It's a game where my mom hides somewhere inside our house, and once I find her, I can drink her milk as a reward. We hadn't played this game in years, so I got really excited, and we ended up playing for hours.
That right there is the reason this man is insane. You play hide and seek for that, bro. You play hide and seek for that. Man, I honestly think you should be, like, not only imprisoned, solitary confinement would probably do pretty good. It would go a long way for you, man. Seriously, yeah, it's messed up be doing that, I'm not gonna lie. You should really just be locked up. You're just a fucking weird human being, and yeah, and your mum should be as well. Okay, well, yeah, this is a little thing I found from the channel. It's recently been deleted, actually, but let's look at some of these titles, because I think it's a genuine thing that these guys fake a lot of stuff. Let's read some of their other videos. Okay, my dad watched me on camera. Weird. Stepmom pregnant. Pregnant by billionaire. Cute prison. Okay, fam. What's going on, man? I gave birth at jail in 16. I messed that up. How I get straight A's? My girlfriend is ugly. What is going on here, fam?